Hello and welcome back. Today we're going over the new shotgun that was released with Revenant. This is Phantasma. And we're going to be asking that same old question, is it worth it? Now, Phantasma is a Mastery Rank 9 weapon and it is a shotgun, or a beam shotgun, quite akin to the Phage, which is quite interesting. Now, this weapon does have a maximum range limit of about 20 meters, and this next part actually baffles me. It has an 11 round magazine, but it fires 12 rounds per second with a reload time of 0.5 seconds. Now, whoever designed that has been smelling some serious bath salts. However, it does have a 3-point riven disposition. It does 25 impact and 50 radiation. And for me, the personal favourite part of this weapon is the 37% status chance. It's only got a 3% critical chance and a 1.5 critical multiplier. However, and I've been trying to get this on camera, this is why this has actually taken me so long. I have done several missions, particularly in Exterminates, where despite having only a 3% critical chance, I've done the entire mission and I've got nothing but crits. And before people start moaning or saying, oh, you're playing as Harrow. No, I wasn't. And I always play solo. Really? So I don't know how I was getting constant crits with 3% critical chance. But with 3 60-60 elemental mods, you can easily get this to 100% status chance. And it does actually pack a pretty hefty punch. There is also an alt fire, which does a little bit more on the elemental side, or it does a little bit more overall damage. The total damage of its primary fire is 75. Of the alt fire, it's 88, and it's 73 radiation, 15 impact. The overall stats for the crit chance, crit multiplier and status chance do not change, but it does have a radius of 5 meters at this point. And when utilizing the alt fire, you hold down the alt fire button and it will consume the ammo in your magazine, a minimum of 2, and it can use up to all 11, and once it's consumed all of that, it will automatically fire. This will also do self-damage. Now, there is quite an interesting part with the alt fire. Once it detonates, it releases weird little missiles that will go out and seek and destroy enemies that also do have a small explosion radius. However, these little missiles will not do self-damage. It's just the initial shot itself. Now, on a personal note, although this weapon is absolutely bloody fantastic, see what I did there, it really does actually do quite a lot of damage. It just feels like you're using a bloody super soaker or a Nerf gun. It feels so underwhelming. It sounds a bit off. It feels really non-impactful. It is impactful. It does a lot of damage and it does work, including up to high levels of beyond sortie. It is a really, really good weapon. It kind of feels like you're shooting in the enemy with wet sponges, and it's a bit underwhelming. You know, it's no boomstick. It's more of a stick. If stick was a thing, it just, yeah, I don't know. It chews through armor like an absolute bastard if you've built for corrosive, which I have, obviously. It does pack a hell of a punch. Due to the radiation, it does offer a little bit of CC, along with the fact that I do have blast on there. And it's a good weapon. It really is. It just, I don't know. I'll still be using my Tigris Prime, I think, to be perfectly honest. Now, there is a bit of a catch to using this with the build that I have, and you don't really want to be using the alt fire too much because I have vicious spread on. But the overall build is Toxic Barrage, Shell Shock, Frigid Blast, Vicious Spread, Blaze and Hell's Chamber. Like I said, if you do go with this build, be wary of your alt fire. They can go off in random directions. Anyway, that is me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys pretty damn soon. Ta-ra.